Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Smiga, the founder and CEO of Ultraviolet Agency. Thrilled to be with you all here at DIConnect. And we look forward to seeing you all in 2022 when we're all together again in person in Atlanta for the Design Influencers Conference. So at my agency, I'm going to share a little bit about the work that I do. I actually have a little bit of a role in everything. I help to manage the accounts. I work with my team. I'm always involved in strategy, creative. I like to have my hands in a little bit of everything. But the part of my work that I'm most passionate about is the work with our designers and our partners and that influencer marketing and also the storytelling that comes behind that work. Here's an example of one of our clients, Lucy Penfield of Lucy Interior Design. And Lucy has her own voice and identity that is all Lucy. It's joyful, it's fun, and we love assisting Lucy with her blogs. Please be sure to check her out, Lucy Interior Design. She had a great piece recently, Calling All Superheroes, where her team got together and they worked on creating a piece for their blog where they all talked about who they would be and their own superhero characters and how it inspired their work. And it really expressed for everyone who they were and how it translates into their projects and spaces. Lots of fun, and they do really beautiful graphic design too at their team. And then also here's an example of some other work that we do where we partner our brands together with our influencers that we work with in our network. This is Eva of Happily Ever After, and her work, what we did was we partnered with our client Polycore to provide her with natural stone for a patio. And this was part of a campaign, and you'll hear from Julia from our team later who talks about the details and the work that goes into creating a marketing campaign. But it all starts with the story, right? So here's Eva's historic home in Connecticut where she did a renovation, and we provide the stone, like I said. So we had a blog where we interviewed her, provided the agreement for the barter for the materials, told her story, which she also, as you all know, she wrote about on her site, and in any influencer partnership, the designer will do that as well. And then the whole point of the actual article is to convert those interested in the information, the materials, to download, then take the next step to give their email, and then they would get a landing page, which we also create and write and design. So on their site, they also have a landing page where you can give their information to get more information on this project. Again, very helpful to anyone looking to source materials that Eva used in her home. And this would be contractors, architects, designers, landscape architects. And then the download that we also designed and wrote featured a more in-depth overview of that project. Again, you can get more information. So it started with the partnership with the brand, a blog that we wrote, the story that we told. Eva also shared all of the content as well on her own social media, which was fantastic. And then we also used it on ours. So that's one example. Here's another one. We worked with Sarah Rack, who's in Virginia. And we also worked with her on her exterior patio. Again, a beautiful blog that we did. And you'll see I'm using examples of outdoor projects. It is spring and summer's around the corner. So let's all get inspired for those outdoor entertaining days, which I'm sure you're all excited about. We've all been, through a pretty rough winter and rough 2020 to say the least. So here is Sarah's project. You see we have some process shots in here featuring some products by our other client, Smith Honig. Beautiful, colorful pillows and home decor. Also reminding everyone that the same stone that was in this project were used for historic sites. The Lincoln Memorial here. So a little bit of history in her own backyard now. And then again, also came with a landing page where you can download a book that we created. All of this is also used with the software we use, which is called Hubspot. But there are many ways that you can create an automated process for your marketing materials on your website. There's many tools out there. We love HubSpot, but like I said, there's many. And this is also the lookbook that we created to inspire and entertain, and also, give more information about the materials that were used at her project. And then also you see there was a social media component, again, and also on Sarah's site. So I hope that was helpful. Again, storytelling and telling that story is something I'm most passionate about. We also have a publicist, Mary Lee Howell, who's fabulous. And we like to tie in that component into our work as well. And we'll have to keep talking to you. Have any other questions today? If not, enjoy the event. Come back, ultravioletagency.com, and have a great day.
Hi, I'm Lexi from Ultraviolet Agency. I'm a project manager, and I'm just going to talk to you about social media. Here we have our client Smith Honig, who we use the best practices on their Instagram account, their Facebook account, and their Pinterest account. So you can see here that we do have some influencer partnerships that we have worked with Smith Honig about. It's great because it showcases their product, and we used a lot of video because video is extremely important in social media now. So social media is important because you could backlink to your website, and you could also create good relationships with people that could be your potential customers. So Pinterest is interesting because it helps backlink to your website, so you can get people to go from your Pinterest page to your website through images that backlink to blogs or product pages, and you could also upload your products to Pinterest, and you could have people shop straight from there. And then Instagram is really great because you can not only showcase your products, but you could also create good relationships with people through social media. So that's important. Another thing that's really important in social media is social PR, and it's often overlooked. So something that you could do for social PR is start messaging and following people with relevant hashtags and locations. That's all from me. Talk soon.
Hello. Thank you for joining us. My name is Julia Zapsik, and I am the Vice President for Client Relations and Business Development for Ultraviolet Agency. Today, I'm going to be sharing a little bit about our process and the way that we conduct our campaigns with clients. So this is an example of a project that we did with our client Polycore. It is a project that they had an especially wonderful partner in This Old House. It is a complete renovation of a Queen Anne Victorian in Rhode Island. So we were brought in as the digital marketing partner to help them to design a campaign that they could produce and share online digitally in order to attract and engage an audience, their preferred audience, which is contractors in this case, homeowners, certainly architects and developers. So let's take a look at how the project happens. So first, before we do anything, we create a creative brief for the campaign. And you can see, and we're not going to go through the whole thing, but you can see that it is quite extensive. It includes everything from the creative concept, what audience who we're talking to, every single thing that we're going to be doing to support them, whether it's in social media, whether it is creating, and I'm going to show you some examples of what we created for them to go with this campaign, how we're talking to people, whether there's a paid ads component, a public relations component. But I'm going to stay focused on the assets that we created because those are the easiest to show in a film like this. So here we have the blog, the article. We collaborated with This Old House. We collaborated with Sweener Builders, who was the builder on the project. Here you see John Machunas, who is a Polycore employee who was on site. And you can see, obviously a tremendous amount of wonderful photography and great storytelling to lead people from how the original concept was designed to transform the house, all the materials that were used. Here's some of that beautiful Polycore stone, and obviously the finished product. So what happens when someone reads the blog? They're intrigued, right? I want to see the book. I want to see more. So we created for them a custom landing page that kind of recaps, right? It recaps the case study, how this happened, talks about the design process, history, includes some video, a wonderful video that was created, and this lovely form. Why is the form important? Because we are engaging with our audience and we're asking them for something that's really valuable, which is their contact information, but we're giving them something very valuable as well, which is going to be this great case study. So you can see, you hit the download button, and let me just show you this too. This is another important aspect of whenever you're thinking through your campaign, what information is most important for you to capture. We can't ask too much because people don't want to fill out a form that takes them 15 minutes. But we want to know, are you a consumer? Are you a builder or developer? Because later, that's going to help us to stay in contact with people and continue to talk to them and deliver valuable and important information that they want. So we fill out the form and we get a lovely thank you page, right? And then we can actually download the case study. And not only will the case study be delivered to them and you can hit the download button, but it'll also be delivered to them as part of an email. In conjunction with this, we develop social media assets as well. So on all of the major platforms, we were presenting the video and other social media assets also to drive people to the landing page. What did this result in? It resulted in a ton of attention, lift for the project, and it attracted and engaged our audience who is continuing to reach out to us and ask us for more information, connect with Polycore sales team members. So it's been a really wonderful project and a great process, and it's a privilege. So any questions you have for us, if you'd like to see more, learn more, please reach out. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Mickey Schluter. I'm the digital campaign coordinator here at Ultraviolet. A day in the life of me involves using tools like Hubspot, as you see on the screen, Google Analytics, and other tools to track trajectory and analytics of your business. The body of work includes analyzing tech stacks, paid media, SEO strategy, and marketing automation. In 2021, the importance of incorporating technology into your business is essential to help you scale and take things to the next level.